My wife posted a video of a concert captioned, "Forgot I'm happily married and pregnant for a second." I replied, "Let me help you forget permanently." Then I changed the locks while she was at the concert and texted her a photo of her suitcases on the porch. Her hysterical call when she realized she couldn't get in. I want to be clear about something up front. I'm not the kind of husband who ignores red flags. I don't let things slide or convince myself that disrespect is just my wife having fun. When boundaries get crossed, I address it immediately, which is why what happened last Saturday was the final boundary crossed. My wife Ashley is 31. I'm 33. We've been married 4 years. She's 6 months pregnant with our first kid. By all appearances, we had a solid marriage, good communication, mutual respect, or so I thought. About a year ago, Ashley got really into social media. Instagram, TikTok, the whole thing. Started posting constantly. Outfit of the day, coffee runs, her journey, whatever. I didn't care. Everyone's online now, do your thing. But then the posts started changing. First incident was 9 months ago. She posted a photo at a bar with her girlfriends. Caption, "Out with the girls pretending I'm single again." I saw it while I was at work. Felt like a gut punch. When she got home, I showed her the post. "What's this about?" "Oh my God, it's a joke. You're so sensitive." "It's disrespectful. Why would you pretend you're single when you're married to me?" "It's just something girls say. It doesn't mean anything." "It means something to me. Delete it." She rolled her eyes but deleted it. "Happy now?" "I'm serious, Ashley. I don't want you posting stuff like that. It's embarrassing." "Fine, whatever. I won't." Boundary set, issue addressed. Moving on. Second incident was 6 months ago. She went to a bachelorette party in Vegas, posted Instagram stories all weekend. One of them showed her dancing with some guy at a club. Caption, "What happens in Vegas?" I called her immediately. "Ashley, what the hell is that post?" "What post?" "The one where you're dancing with some random guy with a caption about Vegas." "Oh, relax. I was just dancing. It's a bachelorette party." "I don't care. You're married. You don't post suggestive shit about other men. You're being controlling." "I'm being a husband who doesn't want his wife publicly flirting with strangers on Instagram." "Delete it. Now, you're overreacting." "Delete it, or I'm coming to Vegas and we're having a much bigger conversation." She deleted it, called me crazy, accused me of ruining her fun. When she got back, I sat her down. "This is the second time. I told you after the first time that this kind of content isn't okay. You promised you'd stop. You didn't. It was just a dance. It was disrespectful to me, to our marriage. If this happens again, we're going to have serious problems." "Fine, God, I won't post anything ever again." "Don't be dramatic. Post whatever you want. Just don't post stuff that disrespects our marriage." "Okay, I get it. I'm sorry." Boundary reinforced. Another line drawn. Third incident was 3 months ago. She went to brunch with friends. Posted a photo of mimosas with the caption, "Day drinking because my husband's not here to judge me." I texted her immediately. "Delete that post." "Why? It's funny." "No, it's not. It makes me look like some controlling asshole who doesn't let you drink. Which, by the way, you're pregnant. Why are you even posting about day drinking? It's a virgin mimosa. Then why caption it like you're doing something behind my back?" "Oh my God, you're impossible. Delete the post." She deleted it, but this time she didn't apologize. When she got home, I was done playing nice. "We need to talk." "About what?" "About you repeatedly posting disrespectful shit about our marriage, even though I've asked you multiple times to stop." "It's social media. It's not that deep." "It is that deep. You're publicly portraying our marriage as something you want to escape from. That's not a joke. That's not funny. That's humiliating. You're being overdramatic. I've addressed this 3 times now, 3 separate incidents. Each time you promised to stop. You haven't. Maybe you should just not look at my Instagram if it bothers you so much. Maybe you should respect your husband enough not to post things that make him look like a joke." She got quiet. Then, "I'm sorry. You're right. I'll be more careful." "This is your last chance, Ashley. One more post like that and we're going to have a very different conversation." "I understand. I promise." I believed her. Stupid, maybe, but I believed her. Fast forward to last week. Ashley's obsessed with this singer. I don't even know who. Some pop guy. She's been talking about his concert for months. Bought tickets back in January. $300 for floor seats. I didn't care. Go have fun. Enjoy the concert. Saturday afternoon, she left. Concert was 2 hours away in the city. She was going with her sister and 2 friends, staying overnight at a hotel because the concert ended late. "I'll be back tomorrow afternoon," she said, kissing me goodbye. "Don't burn the house down. Have fun. Text me when you get there." She left around 2 p.m. Around 8 p.m. I'm watching TV. My phone blows up. Notifications from Instagram, Facebook, texts from friends. I opened Instagram. Ashley had posted a video, concert footage, the singer on stage. Ashley in the crowd, screaming, dancing. Typical concert stuff. But the caption, "Forgot I'm happily married and pregnant for a second" there. I read it 3 times. Then I read it again. Then I checked the comments. Her friends hyping her up. "Girl, same. We're all single tonight." "What pregnancy?" Laughing emojis everywhere. My phone buzzed. Text from my buddy Mike. "Dude, did you see what Ashley posted?" Another text from my brother. "What the fuck is this?" Another from my mom. "Honey, did something happen with you and Ashley?" I sat there, remote in one hand, phone in the other. 4 incidents. 4 times I'd addressed this. 4 promises she'd made. And here we were again. Except this time, she wasn't pretending to be single at a bar. She wasn't dancing with strangers. She was publicly announcing that she'd forgotten, even for a second, that she was married and pregnant. With my kid. I opened Instagram, typed a comment under her post, "Let me help you forget permanently," posted it. Then I got up. We lived in an apartment, 2-bedroom, lease was in my name only. Ashley moved in after we got married. Her name never got added to the lease, just never got around to it, she'd said. At the time, I didn't think twice. Now it was leverage. I went to the bedroom, opened her closet, started pulling clothes off hangers, the expensive dresses she'd bought for Instagram photos, the designer handbag her mom got her for Christmas, the shoes lined up like a boutique, all of it, into suitcases. I was methodical, didn't throw anything, didn't damage anything, just packed, clothes, shoes, jewelry. All her toiletries from the bathroom, the $80 face cream, the hair products that took up half the counter, the makeup bag that weighed 5 pounds. Her nightstand, the books she never read, the lotion, the phone charger, the journal she wrote in for 2 weeks before abandoning it, her office stuff, the laptop, the ring light she used for selfies, the tripod, the backdrop she'd set up for professional photos, every trace of her. 2 hours of packing, 3 suitcases, 4 boxes, 2 bags. I carried everything to the front porch, made multiple trips, my back hurt by the end. Arranged it all neatly, suitcases in a row, boxes stacked, bags on top. Took a step back, looked at it. 4 years of marriage reduced to luggage on a porch. Took a photo. While I packed, I called a 24-hour locksmith. "I need my locks changed tonight. How soon can you get here?" "I've got a guy who can be there by 11 p.m. "Perfect. Send him. Cost $280. Cash or card?" "Cash, I'll have it ready." I sat down, looked around the apartment. It was quieter without her stuff. Cleaner somehow. Her clutter was gone. The throw pillows she'd scattered everywhere. The candles on every surface. The live, laugh, love sign she'd hung in the kitchen that I'd always hated. I took that down too. Threw it in one of the boxes. Then I texted her the photo of her stuff on the porch. "Your stuff's on the porch. Locks are being changed. Don't come back." I sat on the couch, waited. 5 minutes. Nothing. 10 minutes. My phone rang. Ashley. I didn't answer. She called again. Text, "What are you talking about?" Text, "This isn't funny. Answer your phone." I didn't respond. The locksmith showed up at 10:53 p.m., changed the locks on the front and back doors, gave me 3 new keys, $280, paid in cash. "The domestic situation?" he asked. Something like that. "Good luck, man." He left. I went to bed. My phone rang 37 times that night. Ashley, her sister, her mom, her friends. I turned it off. Sunday morning I woke up to 93 text messages. Most were from Ashley. "Where is my stuff? You can't do this. I'm pregnant. This is illegal. I'm calling the police. Please just talk to me. I'm sorry, okay? I'll delete it. Please. I'm staying at my sister's. We need to talk. I love you, please." A few were from her sister. "What the hell is wrong with you? She's 6 months pregnant. You're insane." Several from her mom. "We need to discuss this like adults." Ashley is devastated. "Whatever she did, this is too far." And one from my mom. "Ashley's mother called me. What happened? Call me." I made coffee. Checked Ashley's Instagram. The concert post was still up. Over 300 likes now. My comment, "Let me help you forget permanently," had 89 likes and dozens of replies. OMG, what does this mean? Are you guys okay? This is savage. I screenshot everything. Her post, the comments, my comment, all of it. Then I called a lawyer. Sunday 9 a.m. Left a voicemail with the divorce attorney my brother had used. "I need to file for separation and start eviction proceedings. Call me Monday." Then I called my mom. "What happened?" she asked immediately. I explained. The 4 previous incidents, the boundaries I'd set, the promises Ashley made, the concert post. "And you kicked her out while she's pregnant?" I removed her belongings from an apartment that's leased solely in my name and changed the locks to protect my property and peace of mind. That sounds like something a lawyer told you to say. I called a lawyer this morning. She's carrying your child. She's also publicly humiliating me repeatedly after promising multiple times to stop. "So you kick her out?" I set a boundary. She crossed it. 4 times. I told her what would happen. She did it anyway. Mom was quiet. "Then, what do you want me to say?" "Nothing. I'm just letting you know I'm handling it." "Does handling it include letting your pregnant wife back into her home?" "It's not her home. Her name's not on the lease. And no. You're being cruel. I'm being decisive. There's a difference." We hung up. Monday morning, the lawyer called back. Her name was Jennifer Huang. She sounded efficient and completely unsurprised by my story. "Okay, so legally this is messy." I figured. "Your wife has established residency even without being on the lease. Changing the locks without notice is technically an illegal eviction in most states. She could sue. Will she?" "Do you think she will?" "Probably not. She's too embarrassed." "Good, because if she does, you'll lose. But if she doesn't pursue it, we can move forward with a legal separation filing and formal eviction process to cover your bases retroactively." "How long does that take?" "Separation can be filed today. Eviction notice is typically 30 days, but given the circumstances and her residency elsewhere, we might avoid it entirely if she doesn't fight. File everything. It'll cost you about $5,000 up front." "Do it." Papers were filed by end of business Monday. Tuesday morning, Ashley showed up at my workplace. I work in IT for a mid-sized company. She came to the front desk. Receptionist called me. "There's an Ashley here to see you. Tell her I'm unavailable. She says it's an emergency." "Tell her to leave or I'll call security." Ashley left. She texted me, "We need to talk. I'm sorry, please." I replied, "Talk to my lawyer, Jennifer Huang. I'll send you her info." "I don't want a lawyer. I want my husband." "You should have thought about that before you publicly forgot you had one. It was a joke. It was the 4th time. I warned you." "So you're just done? After 4 years?" "You were done every time you posted something disrespectful. You just didn't think I'd follow through. I'm 6 months pregnant with your baby. I'm aware. You'll get child support. My lawyer will send over custody terms. I don't want custody terms. I want to fix this." "Nothing to fix. You made your choice. 4 times. I made mine. Please, I love you. You love attention more. That's been clear for a year." She stopped responding. Wednesday, my brother called. "Mom's losing her mind. Says you're being unreasonable." Mom wasn't publicly humiliated 4 separate times. Was it really that bad? Yes. Bad enough to divorce your pregnant wife? Bad enough to divorce a woman who repeatedly disrespected our marriage after being asked to stop. Fair enough. What do you need from me? Nothing. Just letting you know I'm not changing my mind. Got it. I'm here if you need me. Thursday, Ashley's mom showed up at my apartment. I opened the door. She looked furious. "We need to talk." "No, we don't. You kicked my pregnant daughter out of her home. I removed my wife's belongings from an apartment leased in my name after she violated boundaries we'd established. Over an Instagram post? Over 4 Instagram posts. After 4 conversations and 4 promises to stop. So what? You just give up?" "I didn't give up. I enforced consequences." She's devastated. She should have thought about that before posting. "You're heartless. I'm consistent. There's a difference." She left. 2 weeks passed. Ashley stayed at her sister's. My lawyer sent over separation papers and custody proposals. Ashley's lawyer responded. Back and forth. Standard divorce stuff. The Instagram post stayed up for 5 days before Ashley finally deleted it. Her friends convinced her not to take it down, said deleting it would make her look guilty like she'd done something wrong. "Stand your ground," they told her. It was just a joke. By day 5, She finally gave up and deleted it. But by then, screenshots were everywhere. Her friends' group chat, Facebook groups, Twitter. My comment, "Let me help you forget permanently," became a meme in our social circle. Someone made it their Facebook cover photo. Someone else turned it into a motivational poster with my comment in bold letters over a sunset background. The original video of the concert got saved and re-uploaded by at least a dozen people. Every repost had hundreds of comments. He did what needed to be done. She found out actions have consequences. Imagine being 6 months pregnant and posting this. He's savage and I respect it. He's an asshole. She was just having fun. Just having fun after he asked her to stop 4 times? Nah. The debate raged for weeks. People picked sides like it was a political election. Some people thought I overreacted. Most understood. Ashley's friends sided with her, obviously. Created a whole narrative where I was controlling and abusive. He monitored her social media. He isolated her from friends. He abandoned a pregnant woman over a joke. Never mind that I didn't monitor anything. Her posts were public. Never mind that I never stopped her from seeing friends. Never mind the 4 previous incidents. Facts didn't matter to them. Only the narrative. My friends sided with me, posted their own comments defending my decision, shared stories of their own boundaries being crossed, backed me up publicly. She disrespected him repeatedly. He set boundaries. She crossed them. He warned her. She didn't listen. She found out. Respect your husband or lose your husband. Simple. My coworkers were split. Half thought I was justified, half thought I should have tried counseling first. My boss pulled me aside one day. "I'm not going to comment on your personal life, but the social media stuff has been noticed. Keep it professional at work, yeah?" Understood. The attention died down after 3 weeks. New dramas, new memes, new things to argue about online. But people remembered. I'd be at the grocery store and someone would recognize me. "Hey, you're that guy from the concert post, right? Respect, man." Or, "You're the one who kicked out his pregnant wife? That's messed up." I stopped responding. Just nodded and moved on. Meanwhile, Ashley's attempts to reconcile escalated. Week 2, she sent flowers to my office. Card said, "I'm sorry, I love you, please call me." I threw them away. Week 3, she showed up at my gym, waited in the parking lot. When I came out, she got out of her car. "We need to talk." "No, we don't. Please, just 5 minutes." "Talk to my lawyer." I got in my car and left. She didn't follow. Week 4, she tried a different approach. Sent me a long email. Pages of apologies, explanations, promises. I didn't understand how serious it was. "I thought you were being overprotective. I realize now I was wrong. I disrespected you and our marriage. I'm in therapy now, working on why I sought validation from strangers instead of appreciating what I had. I want to fix this. For us, for our baby. Please give me a chance." I read it once, didn't respond. My lawyer advised against any communication outside of legal channels. "Everything you say can be used in custody hearings. Keep it through lawyers only." So I did. 3 weeks after the concert, Ashley texted through a friend's phone. I'd blocked her number. "Can we please talk in person?" "About what?" "About us. About the baby. About fixing this." "There's nothing to fix. I made a mistake. 4 mistakes, I get it. But we have a child coming. I'm aware. My lawyer's handling custody. I don't want lawyers, I want my husband back." "Then you should have respected your husband the first time he asked." "I'm sorry. You've said that before." "I mean it this time. You said that too, 3 times ago, please." "No, we met anyway. Coffee shop. Neutral ground." She looked tired, pregnancy glow gone, dark circles, clearly stressed. "I'm sorry," she said immediately. "I fucked up, multiple times. I know that." "Okay. Is that all you have to say?" "What do you want me to say? That you'll forgive me, that we can work on this." "Why would I do that?" "Because we're married. Because I'm pregnant." "You were married all 4 times you posted disrespectful content. Being married didn't stop you then." "I wasn't thinking." "That's the problem. You didn't think. 4 times, you didn't think about how it would affect me. You only thought about likes and comments and validation from strangers. That's not fair. What's not fair is me having to ask my wife 4 separate times not to publicly disrespect our marriage." She started crying. "I'm sorry, I really am. I'll delete Instagram. I'll delete everything. I'll never post again. Too late. Please, give me another chance." "I gave you 3 chances. You burned all of them." So what? We're just done? You're gonna raise our kid from separate houses? That's what custody agreements are for. This is insane. You're throwing away our marriage over social media posts. I'm ending a marriage that my wife couldn't respect enough to stop humiliating me publicly. It was 4 posts over a year. 4 posts too many. I set a boundary. You crossed it, repeatedly. After promising not to, you didn't respect me enough to keep your word. I respect you. No, you don't. If you did, you would have stopped after the first time. She left crying. The concert happened 5 months ago. The confrontation, the lockout, the immediate fallout, all 5 months in the past now. The baby was born 6 weeks ago. March 15th. Healthy girl, 7 pounds 3 ounces. Name's Emma. I was there for the birth. Ashley's sister called me when she went into labor. I drove to the hospital, sat in the waiting room. When Emma was born, I held her for 10 minutes. She had Ashley's nose, my eyes, tiny fingers that wrapped around mine. I loved her immediately. Ashley and I didn't speak during the hospital stay beyond logistics. She needs to eat. The nurse said her temperature's normal. Sign here for the birth certificate. We were strangers co-parenting, not partners celebrating. I left the hospital after 2 hours, went home to an apartment that was now a bachelor pad again. Quiet, clean, empty. Set up the nursery I'd prepared, crib, changing table, rocking chair, all ready for my week with Emma. Ashley and I have a custody agreement now. Week on, week off, 50-50 split. I pay child support, $1,200 a month based on my income and our arrangement. My lawyer fought for equal custody and won. The handoffs happen at a neutral location, a coffee shop parking lot halfway between my place and her sister's, where she still lives. Sundays at 6 p.m. Every week, like clockwork. We don't talk, just exchange Emma, her diaper bag, and any necessary information via text later. She's teething. Tylenol is in the bag. Got it. She needs her 2-month shots this week. Schedule civil. Barely. My weeks with Emma are the best. I took parental leave from work 4 weeks. Spent every day with her. Learning her schedule, her cries, what each sound meant. Hungry cry, tired cry, uncomfortable cry, bored cry. I got good at it. Got good at all of it. Diaper changes in under 60 seconds. Bottles prepped at 2 a.m. without turning on lights. Bedtime routine down to a science. I'm a good dad. Better than I expected. Patient, attentive, present. Ashley's weeks with Emma are different. I see the Instagram posts, can't help it when people send me screenshots, photos of Emma. Captions about being a single mom. My whole world, single mom life, stronger than you think, Chash mommy and me. The comments are always the same. Her friends hyping her up. You're amazing. Strongest woman I know. Emma is so lucky to have you. Never mind that I have Emma 50% of the time. Never mind the child support. Never mind that she's not actually a single mom. She's a divorced co-parent. But facts don't fit the narrative she's built. I don't look at her Instagram anymore. Don't engage. Don't comment. Her online presence is none of my business now. People still ask if I regret it. Coworkers, friends, family. Do you ever think you overreacted? No. But she was just posting on social media. She was publicly disrespecting our marriage 4 times after being asked to stop. Still, you have a kid together now, out? I wish she'd respected me enough to keep her promises. My mom still thinks I was too harsh, calls me once a month, asks if I've considered reconciliation. For Emma's sake, she says, kids do better with both parents together. Kids do better with parents who respect each other. Ashley didn't respect me. That's not a foundation for a family. But you have a family now. Emma needs her father. Emma has her father. She has me 50% of the time. She's fine. You know what I mean? I do. And the answer is still no. My brother gets it. Told me last week, you did what you had to do. Don't let anyone make you feel bad for having standards. Thanks. How's Emma? Perfect. Sleeping through the night now, 6 hours straight. That's great. You sound happy. I am. And I am. Happy, content, at peace. Is single fatherhood hard? Yes. Is co-parenting with an ex awkward? Absolutely. But it's better than staying in a marriage where I'm not respected. It's better than teaching my daughter that it's okay to publicly humiliate your spouse. It's better than accepting disrespect because it's just social media. Some people think that makes me cold, unforgiving, heartless. Maybe I am, but I'd rather be cold and respected than warm and walked over. People ask if I regret it. If I overreacted? If I should have tried harder, no. Here's what I learned. Boundaries without consequences are just suggestions. I set boundaries. Ashley ignored them. I enforced consequences. She faced them. Could I have tried counseling? Sure. Could I have given her a fifth chance? I guess. But why? Why should I accept repeated disrespect just because we're married? Why should I tolerate public humiliation because she's pregnant? Marriage isn't a shield against accountability. Pregnancy isn't a free pass to ignore your spouse's feelings. She made choices. So did I. Her choice was to prioritize social media validation over her husband's dignity. My choice was to walk away, and I'd make the same choice again. I think it makes me someone who knows his worth. Ashley wanted to forget she was married for a second. I helped her forget permanently. No regrets.